Now, it was also a very busy weekend in Peel region with a 32-hour clinic that distributed just under 5,000 shots. And there's concern, though, that the ramped-up vaccinations could actually slow as Ontario expected to stop giving out 50% of those doses to provincial hotspots. So the question is, what's next? Joining me now is Brampton Mayor Patrick Brown with more. Good morning to you, Mayor.
Morning.
Thanks so much for joining. So, listen, I'd say this was a success, doses after dark, and it was really nice to see, there were cameras at 1 in the morning, and you saw lineups saying, there were people that, work shift or could not make it to the traditional hours. So the need is there. But from your perspective, do you think more of this should be happening in Peel region?
Well, this was the first time we did doses after dark, which was really focused on those that don't work traditional hours. There's a lot of people that work 9 to 5, but there are others that work shift work where it's impossible to get to a vaccine clinic. And so we couldn't believe the success of doses after dark. You look at the lineups; they were going down the street, and it shows there's a lot of essential workers that need to have vaccination time slots that are at very early in the morning or very late at night. The fact that throughout the night, 24/7, we had people coming in speaks to the fact that we need to try different approaches to get vaccines in arms. And I hope we can do this again. I hope we can do this several times. Frankly, as we do this push to get to herd immunity, I think we're going to need to be more creative in terms of how we offer vaccines. And this clearly was a hit.
Mayor Brown, for the last couple of weeks, we've seen the province allocating the doses to hotspots like Toronto, like Peel region. That's not happening right now. Is that going to set back Peel region?
So we have enough vaccines right now to handle our delivery until May 21st, according to Dr. Lowe. But what I would say is if supply diminishes, then we could be in a challenge because we know where the spread in Ontario is happening. It's happening in these crowded factories. This virus treats different parts of the country in different ways. It treats a rural area very differently than it does a crowded urban area. And so we need to attack the fire where it's growing, attack the virus where it's spreading. And we're having success right now. We're having a lot of success. So I appreciate the Ontario Science Table and the Premier put a focus on the hotspots. But what I would say is that needs to continue until we put this fire out. And I know numbers are going down. We're down to 500 or 600 cases a day in Peel and Toronto. But I'd like to see those numbers below 100.
Mayor Brown, you've been very outspoken when it comes to reopening outdoor facilities. We are awaiting more information from the Premier and from the government to go beyond that June 2nd extension of the stay-at-home order. What's the next for you? Are you going to continue to push for these facilities to open up? Because what if it doesn't open past that date, then what?
Well, we've been having positive conversations with provincial representatives. I believe they are sympathetic to our argument, so we're not going to stop. We're going to keep on pushing to have outdoor amenities open. The science is on our side. Doctors, the Ontario Science Table, the most respected voices in the pandemic response are all saying open outdoor amenities. That's not where transmission happens. And conversely, if you close outdoor amenities, it creates socioeconomic inequities because people who don't have their own backyards are deprived of public spaces. It creates mental health challenges. And of course, physical health. It's important to maintain physical health at a time where the pandemic has been really hard on everyone's personal fitness. And so it really is a no-brainer to open outdoor amenities. And I'm hopeful that our argument will be successful soon at the provincial level.
Brampton Mayor Patrick Brown, thank you so much for joining us. I know an early morning for you as well with a newborn there. I think I can hear a bit of crying there, so I'll let you go. Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care.